It was quite hard to get here, and it wasn't easy to find this place in the first place, but wow, this is gonna be an amazing camp spot. I'm gonna camp just right here on this flat rock, and actually it was quite a nice day today, and it's really tempting to take a swim, but I think it will be still pretty cold. But maybe, you know what, I am gonna take a swim. Let's go. That felt so fucking good. That is cold. One day you're swimming in the Baltic Sea, the next you're cycling in the rain wearing gloves and rain pants. I'm having a lot of gravel roads today, and I think for the last 40 kilometers I've seen more deer than people, but here I have a little trouble finding the right track. This really hasn't been used a lot, and it's quite heavy to go through with the bike, so I think I'll just walk a bit further to find maybe a better track. So I think I found my track here, but it's gonna be quite a trouble to get to it, I think, because I'll have to cross this little bridge here.
I said, one of these days you're gonna catch a cold with nothing on. You say all that you needed was my love to keep you warm. Stop taking Polaroid pictures, said the memories are good enough. You always knew the right words to say when the hard times got tough. Staring at me wide-eyed, my love for you was multiplied. Honey, go careful with my heart.
So I had a little bit of a difficult night, worried a little bit about how long the current situation might last. I know that I'm very lucky here in Sweden, still be able to go wherever I want to go, still invited by many hosts, for which I'm really grateful. But I think I will need to stay in Sweden for at least the next month, maybe 2 months. So I think my original plan to Sundsvall, then the St. Olafsleden, it's not going to work. So I will take an extra route of about 1,000 kilometers, go back southwest to Göteborg, then go back up. Then hopefully the snow in the mountains will be gone, and maybe the borders will be open. So big change of plans again.
Underneath the willows, the ground is glowing, and high behind the thin blue sky, the stars are slowly snowing. When the light hit the darkness, it set the world in motion, and somehow I found on the shore of the aerial ocean.
So this is what I had imagined Sweden to look like, and in fact much of it does look like this. Endless gravel roads through these vast pine forests, and absolute silence apart from the wind and your own breath.
My heart is wrapped in rain, warm blood runs through my weather veins, and I'm down on the highway under a murmuration of airplanes, and the light in your eyes is a part of the sky we only bury watches and wallets so low, and behold, we're all just silhouettes in the sunset. So hold on to me. So hold on to me.
So after another delicious oatmeal porridge breakfast in the forests outside of Mariestad, I'm now cycling towards Lidköping. So I'm gonna do some climbing here. I just started, I'm already sweating. Going up this hill from about 50 meters to around 300 meters. And then hopefully I'll be rewarded with a nice view of the lake.
We can hear it calling, calling to our hearts. Something loud and clear, begging us to run. We don't need no home, we don't need no roof, just the ocean's roar and the wind will do. So let's get out of here, let us see what's there. Yeah, let's get out of here. Light another fire, let us sing till the sun comes up, till the sun comes up. Water's feeling warm, so let us swim till the sun comes up, till the sun comes up, till the sun. We can feel it burning, burning in our hearts. Something fierce and strong, begging us to run.
In the distance you can see the hill which I cycled yesterday.
We don't need no home, we don't need no room, just the ocean's roar and the wind will do. So let's get out of here, let us see what's there. Let's get out of here. Light another fire, let us sing till the sun comes up, till the sun comes up. Water's feeling warm, so let us swim till the sun comes up, till the sun comes up. There's no stopping us till the sun comes up, till the sun comes up. We'll remember who we are when the sun comes up, when the sun comes up, when the sun comes up. Here she comes, here she comes. Here she comes, oh here she comes.
After enjoying the views from the Table Mountains of Chinechule and Halle of Hunebjerg, I cycle south into the ancient woodlands of Svartådalen National Park. The nicest and most pristine camping spots here are hidden deep in the forest.
So the first night sleeping under the stars without a tent, but in a nice wind shelter here by a lake in Svartådalen National Park.
From the national park, it's only 40 kilometers to Göteborg. It's always a special feeling when you cross that bridge and catch the first glimpse of the big city. However, for sightseeing, Göteborg is really not as nice as Stockholm. Instead of hanging around in the city center, I cycle out of town and explore the nature around it.
It's a harbor 10 kilometers outside of Gothenburg. And from here I'm gonna take the ferry to the Gothenburg Archipelago. Visit some really small, very nice islands there. No cars allowed on the islands. And the weather is absolutely gorgeous. I'm on the island Brenne, the highest point of the island.
And I'll go walking as far as it takes, and I'll go dancing till the rhythm it breaks. Goodbye. Do
it slow, take it slow, take it slow. Run me to the ground.
Looks like I found my spot right over here.
You found.
It's not completely flat, but of course the view will make up for that. So I've packed everything. Now going back to Göteborg. Actually I need to hurry to get the ferry. And I'm going back to Joachim, whom I stayed with a few days ago, because he's invited me to go rafting with him. So I'm really excited.
After a few hours of cycling on technical mountain bike routes, we take our rafts into the water. With the bikes attached to the front of the rafts, we paddle down the Göteborg river. When I cycled across that bridge a few days ago, I could never have imagined to be paddling underneath it with my bike a few days later. It feels just incredible to be bike rafting right into the city center of Göteborg. It has been my first ever bike rafting experience, and one that I will not soon forget.
Garden and the way it fell. I remember the grass and the way it smelled. Running around without a care in the world. So much to live for, so much to learn.
And now the fortress of Marstrand. Marstrand is a really nice place. It's a touristy area, and I had to get the ferry to get here. And as you can see, it's a beautiful area here, and it would have been an amazing spot to fly my drone, but unfortunately it crashed about an hour ago. Got completely out of control. I couldn't control it anymore. It just went off on itself from left to right, and at full speed it flew into a rock, and this is what's left of it. complete wreckage. And it makes me really sad because, well, you've seen the beautiful images that you can take with it. Not anymore.
Despite this disappointment, I try to keep up the good spirit and enjoy the beautiful west coast. It is just a material loss anyways.
Well, that was kind of fun. And of course, on days like these, nothing goes as planned with the drone crash. Now I just got my brake pad broken on the front wheel. Had to replace it and it just wouldn't go in. It's one of those days. At least the view is nice here.
When you're on a long bicycle tour, sometimes you have to take the bad with the good. After a good night's sleep in a tent, I'm looking forward again to cycling through one of Sweden's most popular summer destinations. The otherwise crowded towns of Klädesholmen, Kungshamn and Smögen are now quiet and peaceful. I find my way on small roads at narrow tracks to my final camping spot on Sweden's west coast. From here I will cycle inland, north, towards wild winter Sweden.
Really nice.
Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to watch future episodes of my bicycle touring adventure. Consider following me on Instagram at cyclingaroundtheplanet and visit cyclingaroundtheplanet.com for more information about my journey.